move. Vernon, lock the door. It's Victor.
You, Bovey.
Absolutely not. Please, Sharon, let me see the review.
It's Sally.
When you think of the picturesque village of Torquay, you imagine a milkshake parlour to fit its postcard scenery. Shakes here, milkshakes are not as pretty as a picture. I went there hoping to have one of their impressive-looking shakes, only to receive a drink with salt in it. Also, I was informed that the blackberries were out of a tin. I'm not usually one to give bad reviews, but I wanted to save people the journey. You like to write, Bovey. How do we know it's not you? Yes, write being the operative word, and I have the ability to spell. Receive is spelt incorrectly, and so is scenery. Also, anyone with half a brain would know Torquay is a town and not a village. Yeah, unless they didn't really know about English places at all. Hey, wait a minute. So, let's look at what we know. Everyone here has been a visitor this morning to this establishment and may have experienced or overheard the talk of tinned fruit and salt.
Oh, well, I had the salt, but I don't have a phone. I don't like to be tracked.
So, as an expert in mystery novels, I think we can all agree that it is possibly someone in this room. Obviously, I don't want to accuse anyone, and you are all free to leave, although that may make you look somewhat, guilty.
Oh, I'm not staying here unless my name is cleared.
So, we need to think of the evidence and the motive.
But you went off Mr. Tracey. It could have been you.
Yes, it could have been. How are you to believe that I phoned my agent? Here is my phone. Shall we call it Exhibit A? Laura, will you look at the phone and find the dialed calls?
It's Lee, not Laura.
Yes.
Okay, it says today, Mum and Farrington Turner.
Well, yes, I phoned my mother. She is 89 and lives alone, and Farrington is my agent.
Could be a code.
You may dial them, young lady, and put it on speaker.
Oh, Malcolm, can I phone you back, love? I'm eating my steak and kidney pudding, and if I rush it, I could get indigestion. Do you mind? It's just the right temperature. It's urgent. We did speak earlier. Ain't you trapped,
It's fine, Mum.
Oh, shall I try the other number? Malcolm.
Yes, if you would. Thank you.
Bovey. I thought we'd just clear this up. I know your last book wasn't as successful as you hoped, but I really think the kids' book will work out fine. Yes, it's a one-eyed donkey, but it will be fun. Just think of it as a piratey or...
Of course, sorry, Farrington, I'm losing signal. I hope that has cleared up any misunderstandings or accusations.
I had another idea.
Newton Abbott, the owner of the property.
I thought I could look him up on Facebook, but it just comes up at this place.
Try Christopher Bacon, that's his real name.
Oh, looks like everyone likes to be named after places. Here, Patricia, maybe you should be Ivy Bridge, and I be called Tinmouth.
More like Loudmouth.
Oh, here he is. Oh, there's a photo of him. He's at the Rocky Horror Sing-Along Cinema screening in Cornwall. Just let me have a look at something. Yes, it was this morning. Oh, the cinema's in the background, so he's definitely too far away to have unplugged the freezer.
So, I'm in the clear, and so is the owner. I doubt Vernon or Louise would sabotage their own business, although Stephanie...
Sally.
You were gone for quite some time.
Well, yes, but it was my business as well.
A trip to the charity shop, you say, to take some donations, but we all see you have brought the same bag back.
Well, I refilled it with purchases from the charity shop.
And you said it was closed.
It was, so I went to another.
I see. What was this shop called?
It was the Tortoise Appreciation Society charity shop.
Yes, most unusual.
All right, you've got me. I didn't go to the charity shop. I went for a swim. This is my swimming bag. Look.
That's my costume.
Sorry, I was in a hurry.
So, yes, that leaves us with our 2 senior ladies and Byron. Byron certainly has the motive, a rival business, also selling milkshakes.
But I didn't have a milkshake with salt in it.
No, but I did tell you on the phone and you mentioned the tin blackberries.
Yes, but Lee, I told you, I'm not out to ruin your family's business. I wouldn't. I'm not even interested in the milkshake side of things. I'll stick to surfing. It wasn't me.
But no one else has a motive. You came in earlier, you left and only reappeared after all the unfortunate events had occurred.
I promise you, it wasn't me.
It wasn't Byron,
How do you know?
because he was with me.
He was he?
Not like that. He was teaching me how to surf. It was a big group of us. He was teaching us the whole time.
That explains why you wore my costume. Oh, Mum.
You can see my signing-in sheet. I have contacts for all the students for the morning. That won't be necessary.
But you were convinced it was me.
Initially, when you had just walked in, but then I had another hunch, and suddenly all the pieces just fitted together. Someone else was out for revenge. I remember Vincent mentioning he went to Liverpool Tech, and so did you, Patricia.
So what? How is that a motive? I obviously went way before Victor did.
You would think so, yes, but Lee, maybe you should have checked my browser history. Liverpool Tech was only a tech for a year. Before that it was a college, and then it became a university. So yes, you would have been there as a mature student. Flo has been invaluable with her loose lips telling us how Patricia has lost a lot of weight, and the facelifts. No doubt a hair colour change too, a phony accent and a change of name would make her almost unrecognisable.
Aye, you trollop.
I beg your pardon.
That was her name, Patsy Trollop.
And just to put in my final piece of evidence, a small white salt packet stuck to the bottom of my milkshake glass. At first I thought just a torn serviette, but not a salt packet. A piece of evidence I have secured, stowed away safely, the type you get in a particular type of establishment. Lee, would you like to read what it says on it?
The fry-up.
Pat, you could have killed me.
Oh, that wasn't my intention, but after your big mouth, I should have used arsenic or left you locked in the toilet.
Oh, that was you as well.
Yes, I needed a distraction. I needed to write the review. The spelling errors must have been that silly auto-predict. I then had to walk around the back of the parlour to add the salt and unplug the freezer. I needed everyone to be focused on something else and to be somewhere else.
Oh, Patsy, how could you?
Patsy Trollope, of course, now I remember. You were the teacher's star pupil until I came along. She said my creme brulee was to die for. The perfect layer of hardened caramelized sugar, like a perfect frozen lake. She said it was restaurant quality.
Oh, exactly. It was tiresome. So when it came to the final exam, I panicked. And the more I added the wrong ingredients, rubbery prawns, a tablespoon of horseradish, not a teaspoon, too much ginger, it was a total flop. And as usual, your souffle was to die for, like a perfect Mount Fuji.
Oh, for goodness sake. What is this? Disaster, chef?
But this was all in the past.
Move on.
All my dreams shattered. I had to take an evening class in hairdressing. I couldn't face cooking anymore. And that was the only class that had spaces.
So, it was fate. You have a successful business.
Hardly. I didn't sign a prenup. And husband number 2 took it from me. I have nothing. I'm even living back with my sister.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So, no home, no business. I'm just a worker and a dosser on someone's sofa. I don't know anything, and then...
What?
Facebook.
Facebook?
Yes. When we met for coffee.
Oh, I know it was going to be my fault again. I told you I visited that bondage page by mistake.
Not that page.
Oh, I thought that other page was well-known piano players. I didn't realise he said big page.
Not that one either.
That made me eyes water.
The other page.
Oh, what was it then? I went to the Talkie Visitors page.
Yes. And who should show up but Earl Smug, Victor Abbey, flourishing business and beautiful family, sickening.
The green-eyed monster reared its ugly head.
Oh, yeah. She's not a pleasant sight in the morning. She's not a pleasant sight in the morning.
I'm sorry you feel like that, Patsy. I didn't set out to hurt you.
I know. They say revenge is sweet, but it isn't. I feel even worse now. I'll pay for any damages. I'm sorry.
He might want to call the police.
Yes. Thank you, Flo.
No, I won't. But I do know something that can make this right.
What are you thinking?
Well, this property has an extra 2 rooms upstairs. Never been used.
And?
Large space. A few chairs. Ladies' facials, nails. The other room's big enough for a bed. There's a sink and toilet.
Really?
Yeah. To be honest, we're struggling with the rent. And in the winter, we leave this place empty. We always said it would be good to have someone in to keep an eye on the place, you know. Obviously, once you get on your feet, we'll make a proper arrangement. Share bills and rent and whatnot. Well, what do you think?
I feel worse.
Why?
Because yet again, you've shown how nice you are.
Oh, come on, Pat. What do you say?
It sounds fantastic. Victor?
Yes?
Thank you.
Oh, look, just to prove I'm not that nice, how about dinner at the fry-up? On you, of course.
Oh, definitely. All of you must come.
So, now my good name has been cleared, can I sit next to you, gorgeous?
Yes, I suppose, sir.
Oh, yes. I could do with a battered sausage. I like a large one.
I know.
Oh, cheeky.
My dear,
Oh, what a gentleman. Do you like the chippy?
I think it has an acquired taste. Let's just say I prefer a good book, a Merlot, and some Pavarotti.
Oh, yeah, I love that with extra cream, although sometimes the meringue gets stuck in my teeth.